Is this working? Yeah? Okay, cool. So I've never given a wedding before, so be patient. I think that's what it's called. Oh, all right. So some of you might be wondering why a young woman is standing at the altar with the bride and groom instead of some old guy in robes. And I am an ordained minister, but this isn't my day job. Rather, I've been chosen by this lovely couple to give their ceremony. After being the most persistent third wheel ever, it's only fitting that I be involved in the ceremony too. I am one of the few people in the world lucky enough to call Rachel Hastings my best friend. She and I have been friends since we met in our freshman dorms in Geneseo, where we spent 4 years watching SVU, consuming copious amounts of raw cookie dough, and cuddling a very smelly dog. And I guess we went to class and stuff too. Over the years, I learned that Rachel is weird, like really, really weird, but she is also hardworking, compassionate, creative, artistic, and unbelievably funny. We were rather inseparable, and I began to think that there would never be a guy that could be good enough for her. Who could possibly understand Rachel's insane sense of humor, match her incredible will, and be as endlessly kind? That's right. And also accept the fact that there will always be at least 3 pets in the house. I got my answer October of 2014 after Rachel had met Dean. I didn't know him well, but I remember clearly when Rachel burst into my room, visibly nervous and confused. I asked what was wrong and she said, "Megan, I have a problem, like a big problem. I think I really like this guy, like really like him. He makes me so happy." So I got to know Dean Tripp. He fits seamlessly into the life Rachel and I had built in our college apartment. He sat with us while we watched Bride Night on TLC. He walked the dog late at night and took autumn drives with us through Letchworth State Park. A few weeks later, Rachel burst into my room again. Again, she looked troubled and said, "Megan, I have a problem." She sat on my bed and she said, "I think I love him. I really, really love him." I just nodded because by then it was kind of obvious to me. Dean is funny, smart, and overwhelmingly kind. He is exactly the person I didn't think existed for my best friend, and I'm so happy they found each other. I'm so excited for everything that is to come for them, and I can't wait to see the life you two build together. And I wish you both all the luck in the world. Thank you. Rachel and Dean have written their own vows, and they will recite them now.
You can hold them. You go for it, man. I can't be. Oh, thanks, sweetie. I can't be. Oh, God. I don't want to. Megan's much rude, and I hate it. I actually do love you, and I don't like saying that. You're a good person. Without you, I would be a disaster. And even with you, I'm a mess, obviously. You're my best friend, and let's do this thing. People are boring, but you're something else completely. Let's take our chances.
After that rousing bout of affection, let's try this. Rachel, we have shared so much happiness and faced together a great deal of sorrow. We have made a life, found our home, and cast out into the world together. I can't help but feel like this is the kind of love that weathers all. The sort of love you're supposed to share and cherish at every turn. I am so overjoyed to have you as my wife. I love you, Rachel, and I'm not afraid to say that.
Repeat after me. I, Rachel,
I Rachel.
give you, Dean, this ring as a symbol of our love and friendship. I, Dean,
I, Dean,
give you, Rachel,
this
ring
ring
as a symbol of our love.
as a symbol of our love and friendship.
Now, do you, Dean Tripp, take Rachel Hastings to be your wife?
I do.
And do you, Rachel Hastings, take Dean Tripp to be your husband?
I do.
Then I now pronounce you husband and wife. You may kiss the bride.
That was quick. You're welcome.